guys, my little bro Giannis, where we talk NBA basketball, everything basketball. I need everybody to go to that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Also, make sure you check us out every Sunday at 4 o'clock right here on Instagram Live. Also, you can check us out on X, Facebook, TikTok, all the other platforms. With that being said, Brody, what we got going on?
We talking about the trade deadline.
Oh,
A lot of stuff went on today and yesterday, and the days leading up to the NBA trade deadline. It's finally over. People moved. We got some winners, some losers, and it kind of shook some things up. In your opinion, big bro, who was a winner of the NBA trade deadline?
Um, at first glance, everybody was saying Washington was the winner of this, but the way I looked at it, if you trading for people that's hurt, you didn't win. So I don't think that it's really a win if you trading for somebody that can't play immediately. So I'm going to say Cleveland. Cleveland right
Cleveland.
now has the best, is winning the trade deadline right now so far because they got a legit player who's coming over from the LA Clippers and James Harden, who's averaging 24 and almost 10 assists. If he's not averaging 10 assists, I think he might be even leading the league in assists, if I'm not mistaken, at this point right now. But Cleveland, with them being in the East, they gained James Harden. They actually get some height now because the backcourt with Garland and Mitchell was small, so it made for bad defensive matchups. With getting James Harden at 6'4", 6'5", now we got a more cohesive front court, I guess. You know what I mean? So our backcourt, I always get them too confused. But I think Cleveland right now has won the trade. I feel like this trade deadline was more about freeing up space, cap moves and money moves to get the teams ready for the summer of 27 and 28. So that I feel like this trade deadline sucked. You especially if you're a Warrior fan, it really effing sucked, you know. But yeah, Cleveland. I see Cleveland right now as the winner. What about you, bro?
Oh boy, I would say who won? Who won? Jonathan Kaminga. Jonathan Kaminga actually traded into a winning situation. Well, somewhat of a winning situation. He's
So
around a bunch of
you
guys.
saying Atlanta won?
No, I'm saying player-wise, Jonathan Kaminga won
Mm-hmm.
because he got traded into a situation of his peers. The guys on that team is in his age group.
Uh,
He'll have a real opportunity to now be taken seriously and insert himself into that starting lineup and become the player he wants to be. That two guard over in Atlanta is wide open. It's wide open for the taking from SGA cousin. And he gets to play with another. What's up?
don't they have Daniel starting that shooting guard?
They they got Jalen Johnson starting at the point guard, and then they got Dyson Daniels and I gotta actually pull up his name. It's SGA cousin.
So you think they're gonna play Kaminga at power forward?
No, shooting guard, small forward. His name. Oh, Nikhil Alexander Walker. That's he got a long ass name. Sometimes it's just hard to remember. He has a chance to take his spot, in my opinion.
I
Nikhil
think
Alexander Walker.
Daniels up to shooting, and then you put Kaminga at small.
You can, yeah, you could. They even though there's a athletic imbalance and Kaminga is taller, so yeah, that may make sense. You can put him at the small, or even at the power forward. It's just he's in a situation to where he's going to be given a real chance. They actually want him there, and he wants to be there. So he's getting what he's asked for all this time. This has been what, a 3-4 year saga. Him and Steve Kerr going back and forth. So he posted a man breaking the chains on his social media, talking about on free. Then he went back and deleted it. But finally, and he gets to renegotiate his contract in the off season. So Jonathan Kuminga is a winner of this trade deadline. Who are some losers?
I feel like Milwaukee, the Warriors, probably to me.
Okay.
Even though we have yet to see what Porzingis is going to pan out to be yet, so far as if he's going to be healthy or not. But if I had to guess, he's not going to be much. So I think the Warriors and Milwaukee, they messed this up. Because now we're going to go into a section where they're going to have team turmoil because they're going to have to figure out whether or not they can get Giannis to sit down for the rest of the year, because they really would need him to do that in order to get, well, actually, after what you said, actually, they kind of need him to play. Because, so I was misinformed, or I gave out misinformation. So I'll say this. Milwaukee won't get their pick if they have a bad season. So I said that wrong. I said the information wrong. So if Milwaukee has a bad season, their pick goes to either New Orleans and who's the other team?
New Orleans. It was 3 teams. Shoot.
I think like
New Orleans, Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
And I
But
want
the
to say
point
them.
is that if they're bad, they lose their pick.
Yeah, man.
So now, what I thought would have been good. So my original scenario, when I thought what's happening is if they had a bad season, they get a top pick, and you hold on to Giannis, and now you add that top pick to Giannis if you have a bad season. But now it's the reverse. So Milwaukee effed this up bad, really bad, really, really bad. Because now you're going to have a disgruntled Giannis, because the team is going to continue to lose. Because on the other half of that, they didn't make any real good moves to even add to the team to try to win for the rest of the season.
Boy, I'll say this. This is going to give Milwaukee opportunity in the offseason to go forward with a trade again, where they can get back just a little bit more as far as like draft picks and player compensation, because they'll be able to pinpoint exactly who got pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and maybe negotiate a deal with one of them. Or they may even be able, I don't know how, maybe able to attract another star to come in Milwaukee. But we see how that has gone over the past 3-4 years. People don't seem to want to go to Milwaukee. I had a brain fart because a winner, team-wise, is the goddamn Utah Jazz, dude. That came out of nowhere to me. Utah Jazz traded for and got Jaren Jackson Jr. They are able to put a lineup out there if they wanted to. The shortest guy being 6'4" and Keontae George, but everybody else is 6'8" and above. And Triple J, Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen, and Filipowski. They plus they still have 3 first-round draft picks in this upcoming draft. One of them could potentially be a top 10 pick. The Utah Jazz came out of nowhere with this one to me. Like, I think they will make some noise in the West, not this year, but next year for sure.
Well, I mean, and if we're talking about future, then Washington, if they can get a healthy AD and a healthy Trae Young, which is probably, I mean, Trae Young more than likely, but AD, we already know his nickname is Street Clothes. So we'll see how that goes. But if they can get 54 games or something, or 60 games out of AD and Trae Young, yes, next season. Then in the longevity aspect, Washington won because once again they have Sarr, who's actually the second best shot blocker in the league right now. So you add him to Anthony Davis, a healthy Anthony Davis, you might have the most lethal defensive backcourt, front court, like I said, I get those two in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got
Yeah.
dudes that can average up to 2 and 3 blocks a game playing at those positions. So, and then you got Trey, where his points might actually start to mean something because that was the thing. It's like he scored his points, but it's not adding up to anything. With a person like AD next to you, them 50-point games look a lot nicer. And
Right.
like I was saying, they're in a division that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they can easily be the best team in their division for sure.
They can make some noise in the Eastern Conference for sure. Indiana Pacers signing Zubac. They got Zubac from the Clippers. That's a big one, huh?
I don't know what the hell the Clippers was thinking with that shit.
Yeah, me either. Because I'm giving more so kudos to Indiana because they lost their center to Milwaukee.
Evan Turner, yeah. I mean, not Evan,
Yeah,
Miles Turner, yeah.
Miles Turner, and they was able to pick up Zubac. Like that's a hell of a hell of a flip because when Halliburton come back, man, they can do what they did again.
Mm-hmm.
Now a loser, in my opinion, I want to point out was for me the obvious. Being a Warriors fan is my Golden State Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I was so freaking disappointed going to bed last night, man.
I want to cut you. I gotta cut you. Oh yeah. So I'll speak on that. Okay, I called my brother last night.
Oh my God.
I guess that's what I was hearing. But I thought this man was gonna start crying. He sounded so depressed. And it started with the Porzingis trade. Like, as soon as I called, like, you see, like, yeah, man. I'm gonna call you back. I'm like, damn. Man, so I'll put, if I ever meet Dunleavy, I'll put you in the headlock, make my brother feel like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Say,
Punch you in your stomach. But for real though, yeah, nah, Warriors.
all right. I think I'm calling for Mike Dunleavy job, bro.
For real?
Yeah, we want Bob back. we want Bob back.
I'm like, you get rid of Draymond, call me.
Bro, it is. I think about, all right, when the Porzingis trade happened, the first thing I could think of was what's his name? The comedian white dude. I can't even remember his name. When he was like, "Who the fuck is this? Porzingis? Where the fuck is Lithuania? What is this?" So dude has a heart condition that when he stands up, his heart beats irregularly fast. I tried to scour the internet to see if that problem has been resolved. I couldn't find anything. Now, a glimpse of hope is that he hadn't played. He's played 17 of a possible 44 games this season. He's been resting for a month and a half, 2 months now. So the word is talking about that he can be inserted in the starting lineup as early as Saturday. We'll see.
Okay.
Over the past 3 years, the Warriors have been hoarding assets, their first-round picks, players, and whatnot, because they were planning on trying to land a superstar to put him side by side with Curry. I don't think they ever thought about, what if we can't land the star, Giannis? They could have used some of those assets to get pieces and players to put alongside Steph Curry to give us a shot. And it made me wonder, do they believe in Steph? We could have had Siakam. We could have had Lauri Markkanen. We could have went after Jeremy Grant. We could have went after OG Anunoby. What the hell? What the hell was Mike Dunleavy doing these 3 years, dude? And you got
Well,
Steve.
go ahead.
You got Steve Kerr out here starting freaking pods over Jonathan Kuminga, not developing him, and Moses Moody. I actually like Moses Moody, but dude, Steph Curry don't grow on trees. LeBron James don't grow on trees. These guys are special. They come once in a generation, maybe once in a lifetime. You never want to see this again. Give him the tools to at least be able to compete. That boy was killing back in 2023, 2022, leading the league in scoring and shit. Give him some help.
Yeah.
Dunleavy, like I said, I'm calling for his job, man. I don't think he's doing a good job. So hopefully Porzingis isn't the last stop. Lonzo Ball and Chris Middleton basically just got waived. I hope we can make a play at one of those guys and add them to the roster, because with trading Jonathan Kuminga, or I'm sorry, with trading Trace Jackson, we left some cap space open to be able to sign another player. What you got?
Actually, I think that first of all, I've always said this. And I've said this in previous podcasts. Steve Kerr isn't good at developing young players. We've seen it. Like I say, Poole was an anomaly. And other than that, we haven't seen him take any of the high, because Warriors have had high draft picks. They even had maybe the first pick in the draft or something like that within the time they had the run why they were winning championship. Who gets the first pick in the draft and mess that up on a championship team? Usually that's supposed to mean it's over. It's over for the next decade. It's supposed to be over after that. You get the first round, you get the first pick in the draft during a run where your players is still being good. That it was supposed to be over after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be off him right now. You know what I'm saying? Kuminga should be an afterthought for real. They should be still off that first pick they got in the draft if we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't show a good. He's not good at developing young players. I like the Ball pickup because Ball he remind me a lot of a Livingston type dude. You know what I'm saying? Utility guy that you can put in at any time. Start him. I'll play him next to Steph. He plays great off Steph because he's a pass-first point guard who also plays defense. So now you can stick Steph as shooting guard and let him run around and do all that little stuff like a little gnat, messing with everybody and stuff like that. So I would like to see them really go for Lonzo, because Lonzo, like I say, I think he's like Livingston to 3.0. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
I just want to add on top of that. Just think about that. With all the Kevin Durant and the Klay Thompson, them going down and getting injured, and we gaining the first round draft pick, 2 top first round draft picks, and with all that went on, the summation of that is Porzingis, Moody, and some second round picks. That's it.
Because they from good teams.
That's all we got out of that, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, because they didn't get nothing for Wiseman.
No, we did not. No Wiseman, Jordan Poole, nothing, man.
Hey, look, I'm saying it right now. I'm blaming Draymond Green.
Draymond Green?
I'm blaming Draymond. Yeah. I'm blaming Draymond. I don't care what anybody say. This is all Draymond's fault. Period, point blank. I don't care how you Warrior fans feel if you watch this or whatever. I don't care. Your boy is the reason why this team is messed up right now. Your boy is the reason why y'all didn't keep Kevin Durant. Your boy is the reason why you didn't keep Jordan Poole. Your boy is the reason why y'all missed out on the championship because he want to touch people lower regions. Your boy is the reason why y'all didn't win another championship because he can't stay on the floor. This is Draymond's fault. And when we look down the road 10 years from now and we wonder what happened, he made Steph Curry cry.
He did. He did.
In the middle of a game. Because of his ignorance. Not because he felt bad because he was hurt or something like that, which you would usually cry for. This man literally cried because you was so stupid enough to get kicked out of the goddamn game in a crucial moment. And luckily, he's so damn good, they still won the game.
I ain't gonna lie. When he was actually put on the trading block today or last night, I was really hoping it was gonna go through, man. I'm ready.
Gonna play his ass and be like, we ain't signing you this summer, fool.
I was like,
dog. Like seriously, I'm putting, and yeah, I'm gonna be posting later about this and everything. I will be on X. It's Draymond's fault. This is Draymond's fault, man. I don't care, y'all. Just go through time on how many things. Like I said, I was telling my brother earlier. He's that chick in the club that when you trying to holler at the fine partner, she with me tonight. She ain't trying to holler at nobody. That's Draymond. Cause think of it. Every time another guy that's good that maybe that can surpass him by a little bit and take over, maybe not really be that third person, but kind of like squeeze into the third man spot to make him fourth guy. Something happens between him and that player. Facts or no?
Facts. Jordan Poole, Kevin Durant.
So every time they bring somebody that wasn't with them from the gate, from the outside, especially somebody of substance, this dude getting his goddamn feelings.
I also want to talk about Ja Morant.
What's up?
So for our viewers who's watching that don't know, Memphis couldn't give Ja Morant away.
Please take him. He's like a baby kid. He like a baby kid.
Ja Morant expressed that he wanted to be traded. Actually, Memphis expressed that they wanted to trade him. Ja Morant was finally fine with it. Now, teams reached out, but they reached out saying, well, if you want us to take Ja Morant, you have to send some draft compensation with him because we don't want to just take. He's not that valuable anymore. He's not what he once was because he is a max player and he has 2 years left on his contract. I'm wondering, is he going to you said it a long time ago. And I didn't believe you, honestly, because he's a talented was a talented individual. I wonder, is he going to be in the NBA after this contract is up? Like, Michael Beasley made a statement about his father a couple of days ago saying that his father is immature. You oftentimes see him on the sideline, rubbing elbows with the stars. He got something to say to the players. He got something to say to the referees. He's talking to his son. He almost got in a fight. Want to be in all the videos, doing dance moves. Come to bad boy. Come to death row. come, come to death row.
If you don't want your producer, your dad, all in the videos, dancing, acting like a jackass, come to death row.
Come to death row. Oh man. Um. So any team that the teams understand that if they trade for John Morant, they're trading for his father too.
Okay, wait. I gotta stop. I've been watching basketball since I was 10 years old. I am 45. I have never heard a team not want a player because of his father.
Insane.
This
Insane.
this is unheard of. Not to mention, I've never seen an all-star so unwanted. Even Stephon Marbury got traded for.
Bruh.
Like, bruh. And
Bruh.
this dude was at this Steph, mind you. Reason why I say Steph, I'm grabbing from the brain archive. So we're gonna pull out the file. Knicks, Isaiah Thomas. This fool left the game and came back and sat in the stands.
Oh man, yeah,
And
yeah.
still got traded for. And you mean to tell me that you can't get rid of an all-star point guard because of his death?
Dude. No, I mean,
I know it's
not.
not specifically that. He's an idiot.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying that being a part of the equation is crazy, bro.
insane.
That's
Think about
crazy.
it. I don't want to deal with you being known at every strip club. I don't want to deal with you bringing your gun to a freaking practice. You know, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with gang signs. I don't want to deal. You're supposed to be a basketball player. As a matter of fact, boy, you Tariq St. Patrick, dog. You
So
grew
check
up.
this out. Now, I'm clairvoyant because guess what the team. Now I mentioned this is the team I said first he should go. Guess what's the first place he said he want to go? Speaking of strip club.
Miami.
Bio. What was the first team?
Miami.
What was the first team I said that would fit job?
Miami. Miami Heat.
Miami. And you get the best of both worlds. When you in the summer, you get to go lose all your bread to them dumbass females because you a dummy, and then when it's basketball time, you're going to be held to a standard. So Miami would fit him perfectly.
Some under the radar winners are key little pickups that I like. And I'm gonna tell you two of them. Is the Luke Kennard pickup by the Lakers, and the Jared McCain pickup from OKC.
Yeah, I like that one way more than Kennard.
Well, LA couldn't shoot. They had a problem shooting.
They're not letting the shooter shoot. They're not playing Connect. Kennard is Connect 2.0. For real. They just won't play. Kennard don't play no damn defense either.
Kennard is statistically the best three-point shooter in the entire NBA and has been for the past 2 years. He's shooting the open three at damn near 50%. Seriously.
What? I did not know that.
Seriously. He it's almost automatic. If you leave him open, which Luka and Bron can break down the defense, you leave him open, that's your ass. Seriously. Pause. But Luke Kennard is boy.
Well, that, yeah, well, we just got get. I mean, if he's shooting like that, then we got a whole bunch of Luca. Oh, can't make the shot. He's open. We got a bunch. We finna get a bunch of those assists.
Right,
About 5 more extra assists off that.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. The Lakers, their two weak spots is defense and being able to shoot. So they solved one of those issues. Funny thing about the Lakers, did you notice? How do I say this? That they've gotten awfully white.
And got a Duke coach.
Say, bro, like I was think. Okay, JJ Redick
I
got the
didn't want to
coach,
say it
right?
out loud. I'm glad you said it first. I ain't want to say it like we talk about a Duke. We talk about a guy from Duke, Christian
Say,
Laettner. I mean, what we talk about Cherokee Parks. I'm saying.
JJ Redick got the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Kennard, Dalton Connect, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Jake LaRavia, Timmy, and the cat that they got from Memphis. I can't remember his name, but like they got like 8 white boys on their team.
Theory. Hear me out. JJ is drafting JJ is creating a team of a bunch of dudes at hymns. Dudes that couldn't quite get over the hump, but were good enough to be in the NBA. He got a whole team of hymns.
I can see that. I can, I can, I can see that. Um,
A bunch of white boys that just good enough to be in the league, but can't help you get over the top. That's what JJ was. They put him on how many teams that they added him on, thinking that he was going to be the answer. Clippers, Magic, list goes on and on. We get JJ Redick. We got shooting that should put us over the hump. Did it ever pan out? Nope.
oh,
So now we looking at it now. We got a coach. You got a chip on his shoulder with guys that's in his position that couldn't get a team over the hump. And then you look at the roster, and we got a bunch of JJ Redicks, dudes that can shoot. They can't play no damn defense.
can't play no damn defense. So the Memphis Grizzlies have tied the Oklahoma City Thunder to accumulate a record number of first round draft picks over the next 7 years. They have 13 of them. They have 2 young pieces in Zach Edey and Coward that may be able to build around. Now the difference is between OKC and Memphis. OKC did in accumulating some of them draft picks that for that that whole Paul George thing. They brought back a young blue chip talent that ended up turning into an MVP, along with drafting Chet and Jay Will or J Dub. I'm eager to see what Memphis is going to be able to do with this because you have to be an extremely good judge of talent.
Mm.
A little bit of luck is going to need to be involved, and you better hope that John Morant don't bring the culture down.
You said it out loud. Did you mean to say that?
I meant to say that because
Okay, that's it.
he can be it.
It's
I don't
never.
know, man.
Yes, first of all, we're not gonna pretend like he's not insulted.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, I just said it. That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna sit up here and act like this dude probably not insulted. Like nobody wanted me. So we can have 2 things happen here. The latter is what I'm hoping for. The first thing is what I think is coming. He's gonna blame the team. It's like him trying to sell an album, and y'all didn't represent y'all didn't put enough the stripping thing out there. Y'all didn't represent my album hard enough. That's why nobody wanted me. You know what I'm
So he's
saying?
like accountability. Okay.
That sounds more his mentality. But secondly, the latter is what I'm hoping for. as that he get insulted and be like, I'm finna lock in and show why everybody should have took me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what, Grizzlies? We gonna work this out, and I'm finna kill everybody who turned down that trade. That's what I'm praying for. But what he showed me and what he's been showing is he's a deflector and a finger pointer.
And a
So,
finger pointer.
and this
Mm-hmm.
is going to be about the Grizzlies not representing them enough. Y'all didn't sell my album, man. That's why nobody wanted me. That's why we went copper. We didn't go gold. We didn't go platinum. We didn't do nothing. We sold 2,000 first week. We did 6-9 numbers, bro.
Oh my God.
You know, so this is what I'm thinking he's going to go towards. But we just pray the young man gets some sense and he does the latter and just be insulting and just start wearing everybody out. Please, John, please, somebody send this to him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to have faith that he can figure it out, but
Man,
I wonder about his maturity.
Second gun thing, and he got blessed. I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
be like, all right, I'm gonna chill. Now he don't play with guns, but he can't seem to stop making imaginary ones on the court. He's just like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? He's like, it's almost like money did what to him what the hit did to Antonio Brown. He just changed his whole outlook on trying to make sense of what's going on. He doesn't have no awareness at all. You know what I'm saying? And as a black man in this world with money, that's something that you have to have at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? And when you do, you get Steph Curry, you get LeBron James, you get Dame Lillard and stuff like that. That's awareness of being a rich black man in this world and knowing that everything you do is scrutinized, watched, and looked through in a microscope that's different from other people of other colors, if we keeping it 100. So he has no awareness at all. And then where the father thing comes in, he's just as bad because he doesn't have no awareness. So when you're learning from somebody who doesn't have it, you're effed. You're pretty much effed in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even have people that can teach you how to be aware of what's going on. Like if sitting your ass down for 30 games, then wake your ass up, then you don't have no awareness of what it is to be a rich black man in this world. Straight up. And all the sports stuff and put that to the side. Let's just talk about what it is and the point of being a black man in this society and you worth millions of dollars and how you're scrutinized, how you have so many eyes on you, especially when you're a popular person like Ja. You got kids following your steps. So your scrutiny is even higher than normal because they're waiting for you to mess up to tear you down because you are a leader of something. And if you know anything about history, Malcolm, Martin, anything, anytime you have a leader of men of this color, they're going to tear you down, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Straight
And
up.
he's making it easy. He's making it easy for him.
And you're giving them a reason and making it easy for them to do it. So, bruh, you have to get out the circle. Whatever you have around you, you got to get away from that circle and start having some people of sense around you for real so you can get this shit together, bro, because this is stupid. How is it that you can dunk on anybody in the world, go for 40 and 50 and nobody wants your ass? Like, think about that. He literally should be the Iverson of this generation.
He should be. He could have been.
He's of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? And people want to follow Ja. People want to love him as a basketball player. But he's digging his own grave.
Yeah, so to our viewers who just joined, Ja Morant remain with the Grizzlies. Past the trade deadline, multiple teams were intrigued by Ja Morant's talent, but none were willing to make any serious offers due to his past. So another team that may be sneaky good, Boston Celtics. Like I know they're in the top of the standings. Well, near the top of the standings.
Kind of crazy.
the Nikola Vucevic pickup at center,
Mhm.
and with Jason Tatum
That
maybe
was
coming back.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Vucevic is sometime he kind of inconsistent, but if you catch he
he
one of them dudes. If you catch him on a run, and he one of them dudes that he would fit in because you gotta hide him more often sometimes. So you can just kind of like when he's not having them good nights, you can just everybody else just need to go off type shit. You know what I'm saying?
he he's not going to be a guy that backs down from a challenge, and
That too.
that's the Celtics culture. So they're going to be starting. They're investing in Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Vucevic.
Now I have to say something because you just said a name, and this was the funniest thing I seen on the internet.
What's
I
up?
want to bring the WNBA in this 1 second. You,
Yeah, yeah.
Reggie Miller, you are out of pocket, bro. You are out of pocket. You are super out of pocket, bro. For you to compare that young lady to Paint
Bro, like
you need your ass.
dude, read the room, bro.
I'm sorry
Like,
to get off subject, but that was so egregious that when you said his name, that's the first thing that immediately popped in my head is that Reggie Miller compared Caitlin Clark to Peyton.
to Peyton Pritchard.
Like, hey, yo,
I,
I just knew I was going to hear Steph Curry because of the shooting range or something like that, especially coming from a shooter and you see she can shoot. Like, Peyton Pritchard, bro.
come on,
Reggie,
man.
you have lost your player card for that. You have lost any basketball knowledge card. You need to sit down for a month, like for
Did
real.
you see the way her face
Yeah.
changed when he said it? She was like,
What? She was insulted as hell. Like even Melo. I didn't like his comparison either, but it was like at least he's another star. You know what I'm saying? But Peyton Pritchard, bro, Like, bruh,
man.
bruh. I feel like you went through the archives and just couldn't, like, I don't know if you had a brain fart, brain freeze, and you just, paper, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bruh. Steph Curry,
Uh,
that young lady reminds me of Steph Curry, man. Straight up. That,
she
that,
kind of she kind of eased the tension because later on, like the very next day, Peyton Pritchard ended up hitting the game winner, and she
uh,
shared it on her social media. You
yeah,
know, just saying like, "Good
kind of
job,"
eating into it.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna say
But
she's not the greatest shooter as Steph. But if we're gonna talk about the impact that she's had on the game, along with her shooting, I'll say she's closer to like a Steph Curry.
yeah, the impact of the game exactly.
Yeah, because her
Um,
girl, she got little girls out here shooting like Steph. Like so, yeah.
so just to cap this off, um, we got Darius Garland. He's a Clipper now,
Hmm.
along with Benedict Mathurin. He's a Clipper now.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's how they
missed
got
that when
Zubac.
I was scouring through the thing. What?
That's how they got Zubac.
Oh, oh.
We got
Wait a minute, they got Lopez though, right?
who got
Clippers got
Lopez?
Lopez.
Yeah,
Okay. They got a man that can stretch the floor, ex defensive player of the year. Matherin is, bro, he's a heat check waiting to happen.
he is. He is. He hadn't. I think he could be better than what he's been. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the consistency
Hmm.
from Mathurin. We got Anthony Simons. He's going to Chicago, along with I can't remember his name. God darn it!
A bunch of regular people.
It's the crazy dude from Charlotte. He played at Alabama. It was 3-on-5. I can't remember his name. When I think of it. Um, they also got Jaden Ivey over in Chicago.
Hmm.
and another
What
name I
is
can't remember.
are they trying to make the world's smallest squad?
I have
I
no idea what Chicago is
bro,
doing.
they got like 15 guards like over there. Like, what are they doing?
I have no idea what Chicago is doing because they picked up about 4 point guards
Man,
because
dude,
they are.
now you want to talk about a GM job that need to be he's been terrible for like damn near a decade.
That's right.
It's been the same guy, but dude, Jesus Lord.
That's his name. They went and got they got Colin Sexton, Jaden Ivey, Mike Conley, Anthony Simons, and there's one more name, Rod Dillingham, over in Chicago right now. So
Yeah, they trying to make the world's smallest squad or something. I don't know what the hell they thinking over there.
Cleveland traded DeAndre Hunter and went and got Dennis Schroeder,
Oh
Keon Ellis,
yeah.
and James
Like
Harden, of
Keon
course.
pick up. I was sleeping on Keon. I didn't know he was such a defensive presence. I kind
He
of like
is.
that. I kind of like that. So that kind of like makes up for the Hunter thing because Hunter. So now if you put Shooter and Ellis together, you get a Hunter. So basically, that's what they pretty much did. You know what I'm saying? You could Shooter scoring, Ellis's defense, same kind of like give and take a little. You know what I'm saying? Except you lose the money. So they kind of like got the same person in two people. And then with the pickup of James, like you got Ellis over there helping out Evan and Allen. I like that. This
Yeah.
is gonna be the East Coast Lob City. Holla at your boy.
They got Minnesota went and got Iota Samu out of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He's a defensive guy, the shooting guard position. Could play some point guard too. They can knock down an open three. Jose Alvarado, GTA,
I
went to New
know.
York. Went to New York.
Wow. So what
He,
is so is New York trying to have the smallest point guards in the world too? I don't know what are they doing.
I just know Jose is from New York, so he's a New
Oh,
York dude. Uh,
so
so
now
I
you
know he's
have
gonna.
the two little nets running around in New York over there. You got one dude that
There
like
you
to hide
go.
stands and steal the ball, and then you get the other dude giving you 40. That's
you, you got Triple J over in Utah. You got Zubac over in Indiana. You got Kristaps Dingus over in Golden State. And you got Trey Young, Anthony Davis over in Washington.
now D'Angelo went to Washington too.
Why D'Angelo can't get away from Anthony Davis, or Anthony Davis can't get away from D'Angelo?
D'Angelo with I like that pickup because like I didn't like him with Dallas because I feel like Jason Kidd was trying to make him a point guard. He's not a point guard. D'Angelo Russell is a fucking shooting guard, like for real. Like you know what I'm saying? When the boy's scoring, that's when he at his best. I like him and Trey in the backcourt every blue moon. Not the whole game, but every blue moon, him and backcourt, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I think D'Angelo is a little sleeper pickup for Washington on the low. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Park the legend. The Pelicans did say they were going to make the most available for the trade. I feel that. And what else did you say? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Anthony Simons. Yeah. Yeah. Anthony Simons is a bucket.
I was
And then
wondering if Celtics gave him up.
the Celtics gave him up because of money. He made
Yeah,
too much money.
I love that yelled later, but when they originally did it, I was like, Anthony Simons, damn, that's like 20 off the board. But I get it. I think they really think that Jason Tatum is going to come back around the playoffs because I don't think they were expecting to be this good, to be honest.
No, they were not.
You know what I'm saying? So with them being good, I think they're trying to make a team around, like you said, with Jason coming back. So they want to be a good overall team with him coming back. And I think take Anthony Simons is like a shorter version of Jason. So I don't think they would have mixed. It would have mixed well anyway.
And lastly, Kobe White. Kobe White is a Charlotte Hornet now.
I like that. Kobe White is a bucket.
Kobe White is a bucket.
That boy is a bucket. So we're gonna
So
call it.
we're gonna call it. That's it.
Okay. Well, we just left it on the court. I'd like to thank everybody who joined the live tonight. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all your comments and stuff. Man, this has been a trade special. Like I told you, we're going to try to work on giving you guys more content, giving you more shows and stuff like that, so we can get in the algorithm one time. Make sure you go to that YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you check us out every Sunday right here on Instagram Live at 4 o'clock. Bro, I love you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Always
feel good,
great
bro.
show, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we rock. It's all good, Harris gang. With that being said, man, that's game.